towns probably have places, you just have to go search for them, where you can find, and look, what do we see? Dandelions, they're everywhere, right? But again, it's not finding the plants that's hard, it's finding a place where you can feel comfortable that the only thing that's touched them has been the sun and the rain. They grow for some reason in the urban areas really well. It's even better, like lots of sun, big open field. That's where they like to grow. This one's a fantastic one. It's got this beautiful lacy leaf. So I'm going to clear away, scoop away some of this humus from the ground. I'm going to use my screwdriver. And the key is to get the screwdriver really close to the base of the plant. Almost like I'm going to stab into the root structure itself, and just keep stabbing and rotating.
Check it out.
It's like 5 in one bundle. 1, 2, 3. It's like 5 little bundles came out at once because they grow together. Okay, so check this out. See this? Look at that. It's like a great big head of lettuce. I just plucked it out of this field, and it's free, and it's delicious, and it's nutritious. It's so good for you, okay? Okay, so we're here cleaning the dandelions with the original family that's been eating them for generations. I'm here now with my grandma. This is Rose, and she's been picking dandelions for years. And Pete, my grandfather, her husband,
he eats them.
And he eats them. And they're delicious, right?
Yeah. Now this is a dandelion we pick. And, well, right here, this one's a little bit old. It's got a flower started. See the flower in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
And, but this is, still we can use this. Now look at this dandelion, how many trunks, roots it has.
And for cleaning, you just trim them, huh?
Yeah, you have to take the root off, the dirty root. And be careful that you don't break it in pieces.
Okay, so now again, washing the dandelions is really, really important because nobody likes to eat dirt. And as I swirl them, I'm using my fingers to kind of roll them back and forth and really try to work as much of that dirt out of them as possible. And you can see how much of it really just gets into the water. So we're going to take them out after the first wash. I'll dump that water, and then I'll just throw them right back in and give them another good round. Then, once we strain, we just take them out, give them a good shake, and let's come over here. I'll show you how I like to dry them, because they really want to dry well before you store them. So you can see here we've got a towel. We just take a bath towel and we lay it on the countertop. These are some I washed earlier. The more moisture that gets out of them after they've been washed, the better they're going to keep, because you're not going to eat them in one day. You want to have these be able to keep in the fridge for a couple weeks, or at least a good week. So now we're in the kitchen, and it's time to show you how to make the famous dandelion salad. This is the salad that I grew up on. Every Easter, my great-grandfather would go pick the dandelions, and we would have this. Dandelion salad is the integral part of our Easter brunch. We have the dandelions here that we have washed and cleaned, and they've actually spent 2 days in the fridge now. Okay, so the first step is to just cut them up, and I like to actually almost roll them into a bit of a ball, and then using a big chef's knife, try to chop them quite finely. I make my slices, say every like half inch or 3/4 of an inch, and you can see that this large pile of dandelions quickly becomes a really nicely chopped salad. So here we are at the end. So you can kind of see now the texture that you want to get out of them. It's just a nice coarse chop like that. You take our chopped dandelions and get them into your salad bowl. I'm going to throw in, my grandmother wouldn't agree, but I like to put just a little bit of sliced red onion, just to add just a slight bit of texture. Definitely buy a high quality red wine vinegar. Don't use white wine vinegar, don't use any other vinegar. The key to the salad is red wine vinegar. So now that we have that in, I'm going to give it a good toss. Use some tongs, they're the best way to toss. You really want to kind of work everything through and then taste it. Oh, it's really good. So the key ingredient, and this is the one that my grandmother would really be angry with me if I didn't use, is hard-boiled egg. And this is just a hard-boiled egg, been cooked and sliced, and maybe give that just a couple of quick tosses to kind of put it where you want it. And my friends, you have a dandelion salad. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to dish some of this up, and we are going to be eating here. So I'm just going to place a little bit with the egg and the dandelion into our bowls, like this. Okay, and these are our friends here to enjoy this. Is Sylvia and Jen, who have been helping clean and cook. And so everybody,
Thank you.
please.
Thank you.
Let me know what you think.
Awesome.
Hmm?
Yum.
She likes it, okay? Everybody likes it.